So yesterday we were at Whole Foods. I was picking up something that I had ordered from Amazon, and one of the guys was like to one of the girls, "It's so simple. Just don't tell on your friends and tell your friends not to tell on you." They have no idea, none whatsoever. What I want you guys to understand is that whether you're guilty or innocent in life, when you become a target, you will be manipulated in ways that you cannot even predict. And on the back end of that manipulation, identifying it becomes even more burdensome and difficult because you can feel what has taken place, but trying to articulate it and put it into words is a whole separate feat of itself. You will anticipate need to articulate when it's happening, but to try to do so, even at the time, is nearly impossible. Now here's a perfect example. So some of the girls that used to date someone that I was with for 5 years, they had really tremendous drug addiction problems, real bad. And I was always in the gym. That was my jam. My addiction was to fitness and lifting weights. Every time I was sad, I would lift weights. Every time I was happy, I would lift weights. That was what I did. I didn't really use drugs at all. So these people are in an effort to get me to feel and alter my perception. They are manipulating the posts, the brand partnerships, corporate espionage, as some will refer to it. They're putting different brands onto different people in an attempt to control the perception and cause turmoil and quarreling. Jordan Lott is a perfect example. She's never been in the gym. She's never been a weightlifter. She's been a pawn for a long time. When I met her, I was helping her get safe physically from a very unsafe situation. She is one example of 10 women that have been being puppeteered by this person. I'm included. Marissa Buckle is another one. I named them yesterday. Samantha Curran, Star, Guidano or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Who else? Some girl named Jessica. She's Just Be Envious on Instagram. It's all the same story with all these girls. The same victimization, the same patterns. It's just one by one by one. And then what they do is they put all the girls against the guy, and then they start separating and dividing and conquering girls against girls. Like he did something better for one than he did the other. So they work on emotion. They definitely manipulate and exploit emotion, human emotion, and also need. Right? I'm not doing well right now from my own standards. I'm living in a shelter in Lincoln Park. I've been applying to more than 1,000 jobs, every few months. I would say close to 100 jobs a month on average for 5 years. I have a more than a bachelor's degree of education, fitness training, 4 children that I've always taken care of. They've always lived with me from the time I was 17. I had my own apartment all the way until he, became a part of my life physically. In 2020 when I lost everything. But what they're choosing to circulate and give reach to are all of my triumphs or things that make me look like I'm successful. Like a reel with my little Stanley cup, that reel will get 14,000, views. But me begging.
This is
Thank you.